Hello guys and welcome. In this video we are going to be taking a look at something that you might noticed or might not noticed growing up in your Warframe's neck. As you can see right here, there's some sort of purple or pink thing coming out from my Warframe's neck. So what is this? And what do we can actually do with it? And more important, how do we take it off? Because it's there just ruining your fashion frame. Look at it. It's completely beautiful. So, what we can do? First of all, let me tell you that this video contains spoilers, so if you don't want to be spoiled because you haven't done the Nidus quest, or because you don't have an Nidus yet, or because you don't know that Nidus can actually open the infested door right there, then pause this video right now and don't watch it because this video contains spoilers. With that being said, let's begin. After finishing the Nidus quest, you can use him to come here and open this infested door. The door will react and it will open only for Nidus. The first time you come here, you can actually interact with this chair. You can sit on it, and one of these infested spikes will basically spike you in your neck, like some sort of Matrix movie kind of thing. And it seems that it will infest you, and this thing will start growing up in your neck. If I'm not mistaken, and I think I'm not, this thing, it will have a maturing process that will take around 6 or 7 days, if I'm right, in which it will start growing in size. After reaching its max size, that you can tell because it will have this kind of hair coming out of it, it will have reached the its full maturity. At this point, you can come here to your incubator, go to the Kubrow breeding, not Kabat, Kubrow, and of course you need all the 4 materials for us to start a new Kubrow incubation. You click on begin incubation and you have the normal option, which is begin random incubation, and just imprint. And now once this thing has reached its full maturity, you have this new option called drain, this Helminth Cyst. Let's go into do it right now. So I'm going to click on drain. Yes. Alright, let's rush it. And this is what you are going to get, this new infested kind of pet. Female Helminth Charger incubated. I'm going to claim it. Name her. I'm quite of a really kind of messy person with names. It's going to take me a while to pick a name, so I'm going to pause the video and we will be back once I pick a name for her. Okay, I am back with the name. I'm going to call her Infested. Yes. Okay, hello Infested. I mean, look at her. Isn't she beautiful? I mean, if you take a closer look there, if you take a closer look, you can see that it's actually a greenier head down there. It's like you have the infested kind of face right here, and then you have this clem head down there. In some way, this is the result. It's like the Greenier and the Infested had a really wild and crazy party night, and this was the result of that crazy party. I mean, look at that. Isn't it absolutely beautiful? Okay, let's mature her for combat and see how it finally looks. Jesus Christ, he's fucking huge! Is this an Omega infested pet? It fucking is! I got an Omega infested pet. I mean, look at it, look at the size. It's huge! Look at this beautiful thing. The first Omega I get, and it's the infested. Isn't it beautiful? By the way, if you don't like the name, now you have, with the previous update, we got this rename option for 25PL, so it doesn't matter if you use a really shitty name and you want to change it afterwards, because you can. You have to spend some blood, but it doesn't matter because you can. So look at this, it's fucking huge. Look at this. Look at the hair down there. It's like, oh, yeah. This is a fucking huge infested dog right here. Look at the head. It's like you have a claim coming out of your head. It's like your second head. Whoa. I'm going to see you in my nightmares tonight. So the stats. It has a pretty decent and okay critical chance, quite very nice critical multiplier. Since I'm using Nidus and my link health it's only rank 5, and I have this amount of health, which is pretty decent actually. And what it's quite surprising, it's the amount of slash damage. In my Maul it's 2 rank from the top, and it has this amount of slash damage, which is very quite high. And we have these 2 mods, which are the mods that comes with the Kubro, or this new infested pet, which allows it to attack to deal finisher damage to the enemies, 120% extra finisher damage. And this one, Helminth Hunt, which will make the charger charge ahead to attack an enemy, dealing 160 damage to all in its path. I am wondering if this knocks them down or something like that, because that would be very useful. Because if it only deals this amount of damage, then it's not going to be that useful, but if it causes some sort of CC, then it might be useful. And this one is just good because it's a lot of finisher damage. Another thing that you probably already know, it's the known bug with armors. If you pick an armor, it's going to look quite weird because the base invisible model, you can easily see that it's actually the Kubro. It's like an invisible Kubro, and the outside look, it's this the infested charger. So here we are in the simulacrum. Let's test how this little friend works. My Wukong has only 225 health, so he's quite fragile, so my infested pet is not going to have a lot of health, and he just went down, I believe. Yes. Yeah, yes, there he is. And there is he again. He's dropped into a falling loop. Hello. There you are. Well, he just killed one. There he is. Yeah, he's quite fragile at the moment because since I'm playing Wukong, he doesn't have a lot of health. But look at that, how they fly. And actually, and he kills them because he doesn't have any sort of extra damage. He only has the mods I showed you before, nothing else. And of course he's now level 29. But look at that, it has a nice CC because it will knock them down. And the damage is pretty good because these butchers are level 105, and even though they are not the toughest enemies, they are still level over 100, and he is killing them with just one charge. Look at that, all those dead bodies with just one charge. And the CC is pretty decent as well. Boom. Nice, nice, nice. The only problem now with this kind of pets is the fact that I don't really use them because I prefer the looting ability of sentinels. If they add some sort of looting ability more useful than the Chesacobros, because that's not really viable, just picking one item at a time, it's not viable. If they add some sort of like aura around them, and all the loot that is inside that aura when they are running around, you automatically loot. For example, this is just an example, but if they add something like that, then these friends could be much more viable, and I will definitely consider moving on from my sentinels to my pets. So that's it for this video, guys. I want to thank you very much for watching. As always, please don't forget to leave a like or a comment if you want, and I will see you in the next video.